అసలు కేతకి నారాయణకి మీనింగ్ ఏంటో తెలుసుకుందామా? సో హాయ్ మ్యామ్.
Hi.
వాట్ ఈస్ ద మీనింగ్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ నేమ్ కేతకి నారాయణ్?
Narayan is my father's name, of course. And Narayan, you know, it means Vishnu.
సో ఈ క్యారెక్టర్ చేసినప్పుడు కానీ టీజర్ చూసినప్పుడు కానీ మీ ఫ్యామిలీలో లైక్ సేమ్ ఉన్నారు, సిమిలర్గా ఉన్నారు అని ఎవరైనా చెప్పారా మీకు?
Of course.
Another persons.
Yeah. Even like I didn't have much makeup on set in general.
Before we discussing about Yatra 2, how well you got this opportunity?
So basically, I feel that your efforts count.
So you didn't know anything about YS Bharati, but how you challenging this role?
The challenge which I told you, like my energy is generally pumped up energy. Yeah, Jiva is amazing person. I was little tensed.
Before you getting this movie, do you know anything about YS Jagan?
I actually just heard of him. Different dynamics and complexities in the characters and what is happening in their life. Though Apur Sansar and this film is completely different.
But how you accepted this political script?
Right. So basically, I have never done any non-fictional character.
Did you watch Yatra 1? Do you know who is YS Sharmila?
I know that she is Jagan's sister, but at the same time,
హాయ్ హలో వెల్కమ్ బ్యాక్ టు అవర్ ఛానల్. సో ఈరోజు మనతో పాటు యాత్ర 2 యాత్ర 1 మనకి పబ్లిక్లో ఎంతలాగా స్కోప్ని పెంచిందో ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి తెలిసిన విషయమే. సో యాత్ర 2లో మనకి ఒక కీ రోల్ లాగా మనం ది బెస్ట్ రోల్ లాగా అనుకునే రోల్ వచ్చేసి మన వైఎస్ భారతి గారు. సో మనకి జగన్ గారి గురించి ఎంత తెలుసో కానీ వైఎస్ భారతి గారి గురించి అంత కూడా తెలియదు. అలాంటిది తన క్యారెక్టర్ని డీటెయిల్డ్గా ఈ మూవీలో వివరించారు. సో ఆ క్యారెక్టర్కి జీవం పోసిన హీరోయినే మనతో ఉన్నారు. సో తను వచ్చి మనకి మహారాష్ట్ర అయినా కానీ మన పాన్ ఇండియా లెవెల్స్లో మూవీస్ చేస్తున్నారు. సో తెలుగులో మనకి చిన్న క్యారెక్టర్స్లో కనిపించినా ఇప్పుడు నేరుగా అందరి ముందు అలరిస్తున్నారు. సో తను ఎవరో గారు మన కేతకి నారాయణ్. సో ఈ నేమ్కి అసలు కేతకి నారాయణ్కి మీనింగ్ ఏంటో తెలుసుకుందామా? సో హాయ్ మ్యామ్.
hi, how are you?
గుడ్ మ్యామ్. వాట్ అబౌట్ యూ?
I'm very good.
What is the meaning of your name, Ketaki Narayan?
Narayan is my father's name, of course. And Narayan, you know, it means Vishnu. But Ketaki means it's a name of a flower, and it is rarely found in forest. And it's a yellow color, like a pale yellow color flower. And it's Lord Krishna's favorite flower. And there is a huge story, but yeah, I mean, this is basic.
You are from Maharashtra, right?
Yeah, I'm from, my hometown is in Akola, which is near Nagpur. And I'm from, right now I'm staying in Pune and Mumbai.
సో మీకు తెలుగు అర్థమవుతుంది కదా?
I can understand a little bit now because everybody speaks on set in Telugu. So little bit of it I can follow.
సో ఫస్ట్ మనం మూవీలోకి వెళ్ళినట్టయితే నేను మూవీలో మీ టీజర్ అయితే చూశాను. సో టీజర్లో మీరు కొంచెం ఎలా అంటే మొత్తం మన భారతి గారిని నింపేశారు. సో ఇప్పుడు చూసి కొంచెం గ్లామరస్గా బబ్లీగా కనిపిస్తున్నారు. వాట్ ఈస్ ద డిఫరెంట్ అప్పటికి ఇప్పటికి?
Yeah, actually I am like this. I mean, I'm very much high in energy in general, and I would like to, you know, start my day with music and dancing and, you know, be like pumped up energy. While playing Bharati Garu, like of course I watched her videos and I understood that this woman is very compassionate, very empathetic to people, and she has a poised way of, in general, while walking or while talking, she means what she's saying. uh, and my energy is, like a kid's energy in general in life. So that was a difference between both of our energies. But I understood that I really have to be in her shoes and do that, because I can't be, just shifting my focus from Ketki to Bharati. I have to live that character in a way, in general, like in life, that and there is similarity, because I'm also a kind person and she's also a kind person. So kindness is very important in general in life to live in today's world. So that was one thing which made me more closer to that character.
సో ఈ క్యారెక్టర్ చేసినప్పుడు కానీ టీజర్ చూసినప్పుడు కానీ మీ ఫ్యామిలీలో లైక్ సేమ్ ఉన్నారు సిమిలర్గా ఉన్నారు అని ఎవరైనా చెప్పారా మీకు
Of course.
అదర్ పర్సన్స్
Yeah. Even like I didn't have much makeup on set in general for this character. Like very minimal makeup and hair. Like it's very. We wanted to make it as much real as it can be. But even when I used to wear Bharati's costume, uh, uh, and when I used to get out of vanity, everybody used to like look at me like with the stunned eyes, like surprisingly, that Bharati, she's playing Bharati, and I could hear that from distance. And even once I go on set, I used to get that compliment from other people that you are exactly looking like Bharati. Like sometimes we get confused that is she real, like that.
Before we discussing about Yatra 2, how well you got this opportunity?
So basically, I feel that your efforts count. Wherever you put your genuine effort, that really counts. So I, as an actor, as you know, that we keep on giving auditions every now and then with different people for different projects. So Navneet Ranga was a casting director. He is a casting director in Mumbai. So I went to his place and I gave an audition for another Hindi web series which got shelved. But he had me in mind because we had a quite long, like 2 hours audition session for that character, and it was a mythological character, and we had really fun while doing that audition. And then his friend Amol Biradar, he was looking for Bharati's character for an actor, and then he clicked, like I got clicked in his mind, and he said, okay, why don't you try this girl, because I already auditioned her and she's a good performer and she can go for this character. And that's how I got, like I came to Hyderabad, I gave the look test, I by heart my dialogues for audition, but then at the end, like the look test was so perfect that I got into the project.
Before you getting this movie, do you know anything about Y.S. Jagan?
I actually just heard of him. Like I knew that he's a CM, but I never went and searched for him because I stay in Maharashtra, and like I didn't feel like going and checking. But when I got this character, then I started reading about them. I started watching the videos. I started talking to people who are politically well educated. So I started talking to them, and then I got to know about Y.S. Bharati Garu and Jagan Garu. Yes.
Before your previous movies, you did love stories like that types of stories. But how you accepted this political script?
Right. So basically, I have never done any non-fictional character. So I was very keen on doing that non-fictional character because that is going to be a challenge for me in general. Because as an actor, you feel like doing somebody, right? Like who already exists, or so that was one thing which I wanted to go through. And again, I felt that Bharati's own graph, like of course she's a wife of CM,
Yeah.
but at the same time her own personal journey is very important. And it also gives a lot of power to common women like me or somebody like my mom, or she is an example or idol for people like us, that she started with no political agenda, and at the same time she turned into a businesswoman, so that is quite an inspiring story of her own. So I thought this will be fun to do that role.
Any reference character or observed for this role or a workshop?
Not reference character, but generally I do my own research when I'm playing any character. So I really like this film called Notting Hill, and in that Julia Roberts is a superstar, and she falls in love with a common man, and then the common man, the guy, the hero of the film, he says that our lives are different, and we can't be together. And she says about, like, even if I'm a superstar and whatever it is, but I'm just a girl who wants to be loved. So I felt that this character has, like, there is one aura or there is one image of this character, but at the same time she is somebody's mother, she is somebody's daughter-in-law, she is somebody's wife, and above all she has her own identity.
Okay.
That was that film, when I was watching, because I was watching more of love stories during that time. And I also watched Apur Sansar by Satyajit Ray, and that film also gave me, like, different dynamics and complexities in the characters and what is happening in their life. Though Apur Sansar and this film is completely different, but as an actor, it really helped me to dwell into that character.
ఓకే. సో, వైఎస్ జగన్ గారు అంటే ఐసీఎస్ సీఎం అందరికీ బాగా తెలుసు. అంటే అట్ ఏపీ పీపుల్ ఆర్ తెలంగాణ పీపుల్ నో అబౌట్ హిమ్. బట్ మనకి వైఎస్ భారతి గారి గురించి సిమిలర్‌గా చాలామందికి చాలా తెలీదు. ఫెమిలియర్స్ షీ వాట్ ఈస్ షీ అని చెప్పేసి. సో, హౌ యూ మేనేజ్ పబ్లిక్ సీన్స్?
Yeah, so basically, we shot in Hyderabad, and like I shot in Hyderabad and Pulivendula. So there, people were very empathetic towards us, and they didn't even, like, even Jagan has more popularity than Bharati, but women there, they used to come and do this to me and put a hand on my head. And one woman, she came and, like, emotional situation, like they were, like, really coming and hugging me. And then I realized that this woman is really people, like, other women look up to, and I really like that. And also in the character study, they for example, they can't actually, as you know, they had very much ups and downs in the life, right? But these two women, like Vijayamma and Bharati, these two women, they stood strong whenever the situation came. But at the same time, once they are home in their own rooms, they used to cry. I mean, from my research, I got to know that, and I understood that this is such a common thing. Like, we also do the same. Like, we just give power to each other, but in our own self, we are emotional person, and we can get shattered by incidents as such.
So, you didn't know anything about YS Bharati, but how you challenging this role?
The challenge which I told you, like, my energy is generally pumped up energy, and I just want to, jump and, roam around and talk to everyone. But the moment I got into Bharati's character and in her costumes, I used to feel something really, like, I used to look into the mirror, and before going on set, I used to sit for a while, breathe in, breathe out, and then I knew that I have to perform it with a responsibility. And I used to feel something in my stomach, and then I used to get out from the...
Any scary moment or any fear moment?
Not scary moment, actually, because I think all we got while shooting this film is love and, friends. And it's like, basically this crew, most of them were youngsters, like of my age. And we used to had a lot of fun while, doing a costume trial or look test or makeup trial. So, and even while main problem was not a problem, I will not say problem. The main thing was language, because I am Marathi. My mother tongue is Marathi, but I can speak Hindi, Marathi, and little bit of Malayalam now, because I had been doing Malayalam films. But of course, Telugu was very new language to me. But then I realized that it is, compared to Malayalam, it is a little bit easier to understand. Now, see, now you are asking me questions sometimes in Telugu, and
Telugu,
I can
yes.
understand that. So, but Ravi and Karthik, they used to help me very well, not only with the text but with the emotion, and also with the dialect of the language. So that really helped me to, while saying that dialogue on set, that preparation really helped me to, perform even better on set. Yeah.
Did you watch Yatra 1?
Yeah, yes, of course. But I didn't watch it before I got the film. But when I got to know, then I immediately got into the Hotstar, and I think Hotstar or Z5. Got there and watched the film. And I was like, oh, this is so political drama. And it is, but I really like, because the leaders like Rajashekharan Reddy Garu uh, are very rare now to see. And I really felt like, dude, why I was not aware of this person for so long.
In that character, Momati Garu also there in the film.
Yeah.
His main role.
In this film, I don't have any scene with Mamuka, but I had been seeing his films, and I really admire him. But I was always on the set when he was shooting, and I was just looking at him like a stalker, what he's doing and how simple, like effortlessly he goes into the scene. Even if Telugu is not his language, but he's very sharp, and like we can see a ring light, like I can see a ring light behind him. He is like that. And cut to when the moment the shoot is done, I was still looking at him, what is he doing, is he going to Vanity? So I'll be there looking at him, what is he doing? And he came out of the Vanity after the shoot wearing a tropical shirt and pointed boots. I was like, he is a superstar, he is a mega star. Like, I mean, it's very.
He is Malayalam superstar, right?
Of course, and it is so nice to just witness him performing. There is so much to learn from that.
What were the major instruction given by the director?
So basically, this is a partial biopic. So Mahigaru told me, like, also for me it is like my first. You can say that it's the first film was FCUK, but this is, in that I had a cameo. But in this is a very, this character is a very important character, and I should not like just take it lightly. So Mahigaru told me, like, this is like a do and die for you. You just give your best shot for this character. And mainly this is a partial biopic, so I mean, this is, we will keep it as much as real that character can be. So without makeup, like very less makeup, and what is required for that camera purpose, that is going to be there. And then he said, like, of course he knows my energy, like I'm like a tomboy girl, and like in general I'm like this. So he told me, like just understand the script. We sat together, like me and the AD Ravi and Mahigaru. We sat together. They told me what is the graph in the film happening. Like, also I was also searching for her videos, and 11 years back when I saw that video, she's saying that I'm not political person at all, and I just want to be with Jagan. So that, from that point we started, and how the graph has turned into where she becomes a businesswoman, and she takes care of the employees and their families. And not only she's not taking care of her only one family, but of many. So we all discussed about that. And then also, while there was one scene where I had a press meet, or some journalist come and talks to me. So he came to me and he told me, like, like, don't get angry on the journalist, or I mean, as per the character, I mean, Bharati anyway, she will not get angry, because as we are seeing her videos and everything, but like, just smile in the starting that you are right, Anna, and then say your dialogue, that conveying that nobody can stop you also, like Jagan. So that was very important tip he gave me during that scene.
సో వైఎస్ భారతిని మీరు ఎప్పుడైనా మీట్ అయ్యారా? ఇన్ ఏదైతే మన షూటింగ్ టైమ్స్లో వైఎస్ భారతిని మీట్ అవ్వడం లైక్ కలవడం అలా
Yeah, actually, I didn't get a chance to meet her, but it was a film, and we wanted to keep it only till the creative process. So we didn't want to bother them, like this for our goodness, please meet us. But yeah, there was already an ample amount of videos on internet to understand that, and but I'm still looking forward to meet her.
వాట్ ఈస్ యువర్ వర్కింగ్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ విత్ జీవా హీ ఈస్ తమిళ్ యాక్టర్
Yeah, Jiva is amazing person. Um, I was little tensed because I know that he comes from that great film filmography and family. Such great experience, and he is such an amazing, effortless actor. So I had that thing in mind that I hope like Jiva, I mean, he will be good to me and in that way. But our very first encounter was in a jail scene where I go and meet him, and the first day I was like, I'll just tell him that I don't know Telugu, and just it's fine, okay, like I'll just tell him, I'll accept that, and then it will be easy for us. So I went there and I said, Jiva, I don't know Telugu, okay? So please bear with me. And then he said, yeah, thank God, because I also don't know Telugu. And then we bonded on that we don't know
Both don't know Telugu.
And also he is a very nice person, like to be, whenever Jiva is on set, of course we had some emotional scenes together, and in those scenes I realized that his experience shows in those scenes, and it is so much to learn from him.
మీకు ఆల్రెడీ తెలుగు తెలీదు సో హౌ విల్ యూ మేనేజ్ తెలుగు డైలాగ్స్ ఇన్ దిస్ మూవీ
Yeah, I told you that, no? I answered on that. That I had Karthik and Ravi, they both used to tell me the dialogues and dialect of the scene and emotion, of course. And also the background of the scene, what is happening, what is not happening, what happened before, and accordingly I used to prepare for that. But I think I can switch to languages easily. That is kind of I have learned through a couple of years now, because my mother tongue is Marathi, but I work in Malayalam, Hindi, then I did a British Indian film, so I can switch to languages easily.
డూ యూ నో హూ ఈస్ వైఎస్ షర్మిల
I know that she's Jagan's sister, but at the same time I know that Sharmila and Bharati are they were very good friends. Yeah, so in my research I got to know about that. Yes.
హౌ యూ విల్ సెలెక్ట్ ద ఫిలిమ్స్
How I select the films? I generally, of course, for me, what is more important? Of course, I mean, character is there. What is my character doing? But at the same time, my more focus is on the story. What is the story is about? It is, I mean, of course, I would like to do female-oriented films, but more than that, I would like to know the story. Like, if it's a good story, then I go through the script, I brainstorm it with the writer or director, and what they actually want to achieve while doing that, what is our motto. And sometimes we don't find answers while prepping for it, but that is fine. When we are shooting, during that time maybe we will find. And sometimes even it's so funny that after doing the entire film I feel like, oh, I wanted this from this character, wanted this in the film, or I could have done it differently like this. So it's very I mean, impromptu process sometimes. But yeah, I sometimes discuss I mean, when I'm confused whether to do it or not. My father is a poet, and so I generally discuss whatever scripts I get it. But when I'm little confused whether I should do it or not do it, I ask his opinion as a common man. What do you think about this script? Will it work? What is the motto of this film? What do you think about it? So in general, he also helps me a lot to give a better perspective on scripts.
ఓకే సో మీరు ప్రత్యేకంగా చూడాలి అంటే లవ్ స్టోరీస్ ఎక్కువ మీకు ఇష్టం అనిపిస్తుందా లైక్ లవ్ స్టోరీ హర్రర్ స్టోరీస్ వీ హ్యావ్ సో మెనీ స్టోరీస్ లైక్ ఏ స్టోరీ మీకు పెద్ద ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్గా అనిపిస్తుంది
In this story, Like as you know, this is Jagan's partial biopic. Okay, but at the same time, I felt like for this character of Bharati, first thing, it's a non-fictional character. I have never done it. I want to do it. Second thing is that she is not just a wife. You are not seeing her just that entity as a wife, but you are seeing her graph from a housewife to a businesswoman, and I think that really clicked me, and I understood and of course I read the script, and I knew what scenes are happening with Bharati and Jagan and Vijayamma. So that really, I felt like this is really a emotional journey as well for Bharati individually. So let's do this.
సో ఇన్ ఫ్యూచర్ మీరు స్టోరీస్ చేయాలి అనుకుంటే లవ్ స్టోరీస్ అదర్ స్టోరీస్ ఏదైనా ఉంటుంది కదా, సో లైక్ నేను ఫ్యూచర్లో ఈ స్టోరీ చేయాలని మీకు అలా ఏమన్నా ఉందా?
I really, honestly, I really want to do love story. Because in Marathi also, like the first film I did, it was a college, youth film. But my last film was Samaira, and it also had a love angle little bit in it. But at the same time, that girl was searching for her real parents. She's an orphan and she's looking for her real parents, and it's a travel story of that girl. So all these intense role I had been doing in Kala Pani on Netflix. I did a mother's character, but it's a very interesting character. But I would love to do a love story now. I'm looking for a love story, which will but something like marriage story or scenes from marriage or Notting Hill, which will have, or Before Sunrise, which will have real conversations between two people. So yeah, I'm looking for a love story.
మళ్ళీ వెయిటింగ్ చేసేది లవ్ స్టోరీస్ బయోపిక్లో అయిపోయి లవ్ స్టోరీకి వెళ్తాను అంటున్నారు ఇంకా.
Yes.
సో ఇప్పుడు మీరు ఈ మూవీలో షూటింగ్ ప్లేసెస్ ఉన్నాయి కదా, సో షూటింగ్ ప్లేసెస్లో మీకు ఏదైనా మెమొరబుల్ మూమెంట్ ఏమైనా ఉందా?
Like I told you, when we were shooting in Pulivendula, there like all the women, they really hugged me and kissed me and put a hand on my head and gave me blessings, and I felt it is very overwhelming for me as an actor that they can connect to me, though I am not that real person, but just by looking at me, and they gave me, showered so much of love. So for me it is important. Those blessings are very important.
Your upcoming movies, Telugu or other languages?
Now I have done one Marathi film, Sorat, with Abhijit Warang. It's a horror comedy film, and that's a completely like a laughter ride kind of a film. So I'm looking forward for that. And I also did one Malayalam English film, so looking forward for that release. And there is one more Hindi film I did called Pune Highway. So that was directed by Bhargav Krishna, and that is an investigation drama, and it's very very interestingly written, and I have a very good character in that. So yeah, these are the things I'm looking forward to. There is one more thing, but I can't disclose it right now.
సో హైదరాబాద్ ఫుడ్ ట్రై చేశారా మీరు?
Yeah.
వాట్స్ యువర్ ఫేవరెట్ ఇన్ హైదరాబాద్?
I don't know, any Andhra curry or biryani, I love it. Yeah, it is very nice.
Why you are selecting this industry?
I'm not selecting the industry actually. Industry
Selects you.
no, because as I told you, like how it came to me, this film came to me. But for me, like I don't think so language is any barrier. We can work in different languages. We see so many actresses are working in different languages without any problems, right? So it's good. Actually, I feel even better when we go in a different language movie, because we not only learn the language but also learn the culture, the festivals, the food, and how people look at certain situations in different ways, like social political things, how they are different in different states. So it's very interesting to like go and work in different industries, like from Malayalam to Telugu to Tamil to Hindi. it's fun. Like the work culture is also very different, and you sometimes you get to learn many things a lot from the sets and from the people.
You have studied in like computer engineering.
Yeah, I have done BSc computers. Yes.
Why you are came this industry?
Uh, yeah, yeah. So basically, I always wanted to stay connected to art. And as I told you, my father is a poet. So I used to go with him for the poetry session. And I realized that, people used to have that emotion. Like some people used to cry, sometimes they used to laugh, sometimes they used to get angry and, emotional while listening to his poetry. And I felt that art is something which can really move people, and I also want to stay connected to art. That is the only thing which keeps you alive. But at the same time, my father is a very practical person, and he, like, I have we are three sisters, so he decided, like, though I come from a small city like Akola, and there earlier it was not that in practice that they will send the daughters to somewhere else for study. But my father has decided that, I will send my daughters to Pune for education, like for their graduation, higher graduation, and they should be financially independent. They should be on their feet. Uh, so that he is like that, and same as my mother. Like she is also like that. That you should be able to take your own decisions. So that's why I went to Pune. I did my BSc computers. Then I did job. I got a job in a good MNC. So I saved some money for 4 years, and then I didn't wanted to do art as just a hobby or fun. I wanted to do it as a meaning of life. So after 4 years, while doing some short films with Film and Television Institute, knowing the technicalities of filmmaking, and also then doing some theaters with small groups. So while doing that, then I realized that I really want to do it. And then after 4 years, I took that decision, and then I quit my job, and then I came into the industry.
Who is your true inspiration?
I think my parents. Yeah, they are. I mean, whatever I am right now, or I'm sitting here, if they didn't allow me, and if they didn't send me to study, and take your own decisions, and they didn't push me to this level, I wouldn't have been here. So my parents are like my idols.
Hmm. In this film industry, who is your inspirational, like actress or actors?
I don't know. I just got to know in this industry, but I'm pretty sure, like, since I have been working in different industries, so most of the time, like, that crew becomes a family friend.
Yeah.
Like like they really becomes like friend. The thick friendships starts whenever I start shooting on different sets, and there is so much to learn. So and every person like inspire you in some or other way. They don't, like, there can't be one person who is like all time inspiration. But people come in your life and go, but they inspire you in different stages.
Okay. Who your favorite hero in Telugu industry or other industries?
Telugu, I really like Rashmika and Vijaya Shanti.
Vijay Shanti, the powerful actress.
Yes. Why Vijaya Shanti? Because I used to watch her films when I was a kid. Yeah. So I really wanted. I was like in childhood, I used to be like, I want to be like that inspector and save people. So because of those childhood memories I have with her.
How generation your favorite actress?
Now I like Rashmika because in Telugu, if you ask me. She did the Pushpa too. Yeah, but I also like Kirti Suresh. Yeah, she's from Tamil, but she did that Mahanati film. That is a Telugu one, na? Yeah. So yeah, I liked her performance a lot. I mean, in recent times, if you ask me like any female performance I liked her performance a lot. and I really admire her.
Who is your favorite actor? Means in Telugu.
In Telugu, as I said, you Nagarjuna. Yeah, and I would love to work. Because do you remember that song? Tu mile, dil khile. So that was again, I'll go to my childhood memory lane. We used to watch that song. And in childhood, we used to have that, you have to call on TV, you have to dial that number, call that person, and then you play. So we used to play that song so many times, me and my sister.
Did you watch movie in Telugu?
I want to watch good classic cinema of Telugu. I just got introduced through this film to Telugu language, so I'll do better study with Telugu cinema now.
Okay. And where you work, I mean, Telugu, Tamil. Already you did work Tamil, right?
I did one music video in Tamil,
Okay.
and in Malayalam and Hindi and English and Marathi.
Which language you felt like comfortable?
Of course, Marathi, because Marathi is my mother tongue, and Hindi. Yeah, and English also. Yeah, but this, what we, if I have to number it, Marathi, Hindi, English. Yeah.
Actually, recently Allu Arjun's got Best Actors Award.
Yes.
You know that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like అలా ఎవరితోటైనా చేయాలి ఇట్లా యాక్టర్స్ తోటి ఎప్పుడైనా అనుకున్నారా?
Of course, I would like to act with Allu Arjun. Of course, why not? I think I saw some of his interviews also, and of course, like before, like when I know that I am doing this, so I was just looking for who all the actors, actresses are there. What is their vision about cinema, about craft, about their thing in industry. So I've watched Allu Arjun and I found him very interesting. So of course I would love to work with him.
Okay. So thank you so much for giving your valuable time.
Thank you. No, I love the questions you asked. It was very much fun to have this chat.
సో చూసారు కదా మన హీరోయిన్ యాత్ర భారతి గారు ఎంత బాగా మనతోటి డిస్కషన్ అనేది ఆ సినిమా గురించి కానీ తన పర్సనల్ లైఫ్ గురించి కానీ ఎంత చక్కగా చెప్పారో. సో ఇలాంటి మంచి మంచి వీడియోస్ కోసం మన ఛానల్ని సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోండి. ఇలాంటి ఇంటర్వ్యూస్ మీరు మిస్ అవ్వద్దు అనుకుంటే మాత్రం ఖచ్చితంగా గంట సింబల్నే ఆన్ చేసుకోవాల్సిందే. సో డూ సబ్స్క్రైబ్.